Okay, now we're going to solve word problems by substitution. We've already been doing that. We've already been doing a little bit of substitution. I rely a lot more on substitution than most people do. And we're going to see in these next couple of problems that we're going to build two equations, not one, but we're going to build two equations and then start substituting one into the other. Let's do our first one. A sofa and a love seat together cost $444. The sofa costs double the love seat. How much do they each cost? Okay, in our first equation, the sofa and the love seat cost $444. And you can see, once again, I'm not using X plus Y or any other crazy thing like that. I can remember that the S stands for sofa. I can remember that the L stands for love seat. And I'm not going to get mixed up. I'm not going to find out the answer for X and then try to remember what X stood for. It's going to be real simple. Sofa plus love seat equals $444. Now it says the sofa costs. Now I'm going to stop right there. Cost is another word for equals. Okay, there's all sorts of words for equals. You might want to put that down on your vocabulary. But the sofa costs double the love seat. So we built our second equation. That was pretty simple. The sofa equals double or 2 times L. Well, now that we're working with two equations, let's look at that first equation. We have S plus L equals $444. And we can't solve a problem with two variables. Do we know what the L equals? No. Do we know what the S equals? Yes. If we come down to the bottom equation, S equals 2L. So let's substitute that in there. Okay, the S is gone now and it's become 2L. And look at this. We are down to one variable. And when we're down to one variable, we can solve this. Let's see. Let's add like terms. 2L plus L. Divide both sides by 3. That isolates our L. L equals 444 divided by 3, which is 148. That means the love seat costs $148. And the sofa costs double the love seat, which would be 2 times 148 or 296. And if you add both those numbers together, you'll see that you get $444. So the love seat costs $148. The sofa costs $296. And that is the answer to this problem. Now let's do another problem. This is homework problem number 31. A mountain cabin on 1 acre of land costs $30,000. If the land costs 4 times as much as the cabin, what was the cost of each? Okay, this is a little confusing because it says in the first sentence, which will be the first equation, that he's buying a piece of real estate for $30,000. So let's read the next sentence, which will be the second equation, that the land costs 4 times as much as the cabin. So the land cost equals 4 times the cabin. Now let's go back to the first equation. What did he get for the $30,000? He got land and a cabin. He got an acre of land and the cabin. Now you can put A in for if you want to do that, but let's just keep it L. He got land plus a cabin equals $30,000. Okay, so that looks a lot better. L plus C equals $30,000. And let's go back up into the first equation, actually the second equation. We did it first. Do we know what L equals? Yeah, we do. L equals 4C. So why don't we substitute that into the second equation? Okay, now our L here is equal to 4c, which is what it says up here. So that's good. And in our second equation now, we're down to one variable. That's good. And let's add like terms. 4c plus c is 5c. 5c equals $30,000. Let's divide both sides by 5. And that will isolate our c. And 30,000 divided by 5 is $6,000. And that's how much the cabin costs. The cabin costs $6,000. Let's see how much the land cost. The land costs 4 times as much as the cabin. L equals 4c. C equals $6,000. 4 times $6,000 is $24,000, and that is what the land cost. And if you add both of those together, you'll see that that's $30,000, and that's the answer to your question. The cabin costs $6,000, the land costs $24,000. And I think I promised you 3 videos with these word problems, and I gave you 4 videos. There's just so much in here. I wanted to take it really slow. I hope you took it slow too. But I hope that you really worked hard at this and understood this, because you're going to see this like on SAT tests and things like that. You're going to see a lot of word problems. The ACT, of course, you'll see a lot of word problems. And so this is really good practice for that. And of course, it's really good practice for high school, because that's what we're doing.